to take a few minutes today to navigate and to specifically explain the Payroll Protection Program loan that many of you have heard of and how this can help you. And I think the best way that I'm going to go about to do that is to give you an example of how we're assisting one of our business clients. I'm going to use the ABC Corporation as an example. That's not a real name, but it's an example, and I think that's going to best navigate the process. So with ABC Company, they were dealt with a situation where their business basically essentially stopped. Orders stopped coming in, and the business owner, I'll call him Joe, was faced with a difficult decision on what to do with his employees. So we looked at the payroll protection program because he does want to keep them on once the doors are able to reopen, hopefully in the next few weeks or so. But he needed that extra cash flow, and he's going to need assistance doing that because now work has halted and there's no new cash flow coming in. So the payroll protection program is going to allow him to do that. So we assessed his situation and we started to gather documents. Now, he did have to go through his bank, but there are other lenders available as well in order to receive the application. There are some standard forms that are required: payroll summaries, quarterly payroll tax returns. However, each bank and lender seems like they're asking for some different information. So we're navigating that as we're going through the application process. But really the first step is to look at the application, gather all the required documents, and submit that. And really, essentially, what that's intended to do is to give you 2.5 times of your average monthly payroll, which could then potentially be forgiven. That's right. It could be a portion of the loan that you do not have to pay back. Okay, that's just doing the application. So what do you do once you receive these funds? We're recommending that clients will actually open up a separate bank account. And the reason being is this. Of the funds received, in order for you to get the debt forgiveness component of that, you can only spend up to 25% of the loan on items such as rent and utilities. The rest, 75%, has to go towards payroll costs, and that's going to be tracked over an 8-week period. So that's why we're recommending, for accounting simplicity, keep that separate so that we can go ahead and account for that properly there. So we haven't received the funds yet. Joe hasn't gotten them, but he has a plan for when that does happen. But as of right now, the application has gone to the bank. Documents are all submitted. There was some follow-up questions. We've taken care of that. So now we're just basically sitting and waiting. So I hope this brief explanation gave you some insight and some assistance. However, follow us on mycampbellandco.com. We do have our financial relief tax kit available, and it's a resource center for any questions you may have. So thank you again and we're on this journey together, and we're here for you if you need us.